Alright, so... Okay, I can hear myself in the headphones. I restarted the recording. I think we're all good.
Fucking headphones?
Huh?
I don't think I can hear you.
Checking.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
It's just a really low delay.
Yeah,
It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Is that how you're gonna sit? That wasn't an insult. I want to adjust the camera. I guess it's fine.
So you get to use the super fancy camera, looks super nice when you're streaming, and we get the webcam.
What do you want? You won't let me buy another lens. I can't help it.
Oh my gosh, that's not what I meant.
This is what you put me through.
It wasn't, shut up, I'm not judging, I'm just asking, gosh. I'm not judging.
I didn't know you were Judge Judy and executioner.
No, Judge Judy doesn't execute, she does civil court. She doesn't even put people in prison.
It's a pun on Judge.
Yes, I know.
Jury.
Yes, I know.
And execute.
I'm
stop
aware.
with the cord. Gosh, like a child.
I'm not a child. I just have to fidget with things.
I said it's like a child.
It's not like a child. It's like somebody with ADHD.
Ready to play?
Yes.
Why don't you bring a little toy?
Because it's all the way over there now.
I'll wait.
Then people are going to get mad at me for the clicking sound.
People are always mad at you, so what's the
Shut up.
difference? Ooh, new episode.
I told you that like 2 seconds ago.
The Adventure of the Runaway Room.
Glancing over my records of the late last century, I am faced by the events of a certain bitter winter. A murder
Oh god, I'm gonna
in a
have to do a
carriage
British accent
as
now.
it sped through dense London fog in the dead of night. Though the victim and the perpetrator were the only ones inside, there were multiple witnesses to the crime itself. However, none could have imagined at the time that such a seemingly obvious case as this would end in such a horrendous manner. My friend, Mr. Herlock Sholmes, once said of the incident, "I believe that perhaps that case was indeed the prelude.
They got his voice wrong.
The beginning of a long concerto that
Oh, yeah, he
impressive
sounds
Japanese
dignified.
student and I were to play together."
Hello, love. I like mine better.
I like yours better too.
Wow.
Amazing.
Oh.
Is this really just a railway station?
Railway station or not, I've never seen such an enormous building before.
Why is she British?
Yeah.
And look at all the steam locomotives.
I mean, I suppose you could have learned English
This country is
from
incredible.
British English.
But are they speaking English or you know, is it just English because it's a translation?
Yeah.
Which I would think it's because it's a translation.
Yeah. I don't know. It's very confusing.
I feel like I'm dreaming.
So this is the capital of Great Britain.
I don't like that he's tall and I don't like his
Yeah,
voice.
I don't like either of those
Where
things.
to?
I was hoping he was shorter than her.
That's what I was
Drive
thinking.
aboard. I'll take you wherever you want to go.
Didn't sound very British.
In that case, the Supreme Court in Whitehall, if you wouldn't mind.
My pleasure.
On the other hand, she's a teenage girl and she actually sounds like a teenage girl, not an adult
Suppose
friend
you're,
pretend to be a
visiting
teenage girl.
students from abroad, eh?
Yes.
I don't mind her
Thought
voice.
so.
Yeah,
Well then,
I was
I
just
hope you enjoy your stay.
I don't like either.
thrown
of
off
them.
by the British.
Well, yeah. But no, I mean,
And
Weren't we all?
welcome to the centre of the world. Great Britain's mighty
you know, I have
capital,
I always have a
London.
problem with
London.
hardly anybody ever does.
Whoa.
Teenage girls' voices. They all-
What? 18th February, 9:21 a.m. British Supreme Court, Lord Chief Justice's office.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't actually look like that. I'm pretty sure it's not really in Big Ben.
Hold on a second. Let me. No, it's not gonna work.
That
Let me see.
who? I mean, on the other hand, if anybody were to have an office that fucking ostentatious, it would be somebody in the British Empire.
Oh, that's too dark.
Hurry up so I can continue to make fun of British people.
What?
I said, hurry up so I can continue to make fun of British people.
Wow, you're an asshole.
Yep.
Okay. This damn thing won't stay in place.
Make the screws tighter.
I did. It's like,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna snap it. So it's just this is really heavy.
Yeah. What an incredible place.
It's so imposing. It's almost suffocating.
This place is breathtaking. It looks like a fortress.
There are some stone buildings like this in Japan now, of course. But they've only been built in the few short decades since we opened our borders to the outside world. An authentic example like this has quite a different impact, wouldn't you agree?
They build with a force. Stone.
I gotta just double check our because I can't tell if the mic is too low. But I didn't change anything. Yeah, it looks the same.
Is it not picking us up?
No, I mean, I can hear us, but I don't know how well.
Right, yeah.
Like,
That's
if
fine.
I'm here, obviously you can hear.
Yeah.
But, like, I can hear me. Just it doesn't seem quite loud enough. But we'll see.
I don't know anything about Japanese architecture or construction, but now I want to know.
Did I read that?
Yes.
A far cry from the wood and paper of most of our buildings are constructed from.
I didn't know that. It's certainly unfamiliar. I mean, because they have, like, buildings that are, like, fortified places where you, like, stage war from. Not stone? But I think there's more to the differences than just construction material. What is this place again?
This is the Lord Chief Justice's office, Naruhodo-san. In the Supreme Court of Great Britain.
The Lord Chief Justice. It's a really pompous title.
No, it's fine. It's a little low, but I forgot I could look at the meter. So, like, if... Not that you care, but if you watch this, like, if I'm silent...
Yeah.
So that's where the game is like, right here. And then when we talk, it goes a little bit higher. So we're above the game volume, at least, even though it's not as loud as I want it to be, but...
Yeah.
It's the best we can do. We had instructions to report here at this time, if circumstances were different. We were supposed to let the Lord Chief Justice know that we had arrived from Japan.
But Kazuma can't.
No.
Get it all.
So instead, we are here in a different capacity. As envoys, to report the news of Kazuma-sama's death.
Yes.
And having delivered his or her message, an envoy's duty is done.
So we'd have to return to Japan.
If we want to remain here in Great Britain,
I have to take Kazuma's place as the law student selected for the study tour.
yes. Which means you need the requisite qualifications as a lawyer.
Which is what I've been studying for!
Here in Great Britain, it is the Lord Chief Justice who appoints lawyers. So that's the second reason why we're here. To have you officially recognized as a lawyer. It's the only way that we'll be able to remain here in London.
I wonder if that's true, or was true. 'Cause that's definitely not how it works here. I hope I'm up to scratch. I mean, you have to pass the test and everything. You don't just, like, some guy just appoints you.
Good morning. Sorry for keeping you. I'm guessing the Chief Justice.
I'm guessing.
Oh,
Ah!
looks like Gant.
It does look a little like Gant. Those eyes are freaking me out. Oh.
like some tea and crumpets?
Oh no, don't do it silly. He's very obviously dignified, especially if we're gonna like, you know.
But he's British. So which is it? Ouch.
Making fun of me for making fun of Britain.
I trust you aren't too exhausted after your long voyage from Japan.
I like that. That's nice.
It seems I'm 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 47 seconds late. My apologies.
That's a little anal retention. Oh, no, don't mention it. We're never happier than when we're sitting around with nothing much to do.
How fortunate. So, introductions. I am Miles Strongheart.
Mel?
Strong.
I think it might be one syllable.
Lord Chief Justice of the British Empire.
Ugh, and I feel like a little mouse under an elephant's foot. Yeah,
Come
he
on,
has
Mr. Naruhodo. Don't be a mouse.
It's an honor to meet you, Lord Chief Justice Strongheart. I'm
Ryunosuke.
Ryunosuke Naruhodo from the Empire of Japan.
Well, Mr. Naruhodo. Welcome to London.
I gotta do a British accent though. But
I
don't know
like the way
enough
it
British
was before.
accents.
No, I like the way that you're doing it now. It's good. Oh man, that means that I'm gonna have to do the fucking prosecutor.
The capital of our glorious British Empire.
Yes, thank you.
I mean, he's got evil eyes, but I want to like him, but he's gonna be bad.
I don't know. I don't think he's gonna be that. I think he's just very severe.
So, what are your impressions of our capital so far? How do you like London?
Like Edward when he's not being mocked. Oh, well, I've been so diverse ever since I got here. I can't remember a single thing about the city.
It's simply splendid, isn't it, Mr. Naruhodo?
No?
We had a wonderful view of some London streets from the carriage on the way here from the station. Everything is so impressive and grand. I must say I'm almost lost for words.
I can't remember when the Great Stink was, but it might...
I'm glad to hear you like it. The city boasts tramways, piped water and gas, even cables supplying electricity. We spearhead every revolutionary new technology in the world. Every visitor to London is astounded.
That's not true.
Oh, yes! Astounded is the word.
Thanks for saving me there, Sato-san.
And everyone seems so jolly and full of vigor.
Jolly good. Yes. There's much excitement about the upcoming great exhibition we will be hosting here in London.
Great exposition? That word?
Exhibition.
Exhibition?
Cultural and
What?
Cultural and technological achievements from around the globe are to be exhibited here in our great city. It will be the greatest spectacle of its kind in history, and will make Paris's World's Fair look like a toy shop.
Yeah, let's see how many cultural artifacts we can steal and show off.
I can hardly imagine how magnificent it's going to be.
More than the French.
Great Britain's capital city is nothing but magnificent. London is the center of the modern world.
If you do say so yourself.
Speak into the microphone, damn it.
Look, I don't
just
like
kidding.
this guy.
The sun will never set on our great empire.
It will eventually, thank God.
Perhaps it is fate that in these progressive times, we welcome visitors from the land of the rising sun.
Progressive times when you own enough places in the globe and have taken them over and beat down the natives so that you can say that there is no sun setting on your empire.
But do you have a flag?
Lord Chief Justice. I think you were expecting a student of law from this study tour, weren't you?
Please be careful.
Okay.
Absolutely. Mr. Kazuma Osogi, if my memory serves.
That's right.
The British government has already been telegraphed a full report on the situation. I understand a young man lost his life aboard the steamship bound for our shores.
That's amazing. He's reached him before we even arrived. Helicopter.
That was very quiet.
Oh. Well, sorry. That's amazing!
Okay, don't be an asshole.
The news reached him before we even arrived.
My country naturally extends its deepest condolences to yours.
Oh, thank you.
And you honored this appointment specifically to inform me of the news.
Yes. We are here in the capacity of envoys from Japan to report the sad news in person.
They tell me you Japanese are a people of protocol and courtesy, and I see that is true. And it is with some regret that I must inform you that the death of the young lawyer means this study tour arrangement can no longer proceed.
If you would just hear us out, Lord Strongheart.
Strongheart is also such a British name.
What do you have to say, madam?
It's about the study tour. Mr. Naruhodo here would like to make a proposal.
I do. Oh, would he now? Well, Mr. Naruhodo?
This is it then. The moment of truth. The thing is, Lord Justice, Lord Strongheart, I was wondering if perhaps you would consider allowing the study tour to go ahead?
Don't misunderstand me. Britain would ideally like to see the tour go ahead. But without a lawyer from your country, there's nothing that can be done.
Well, in that case, what if there was someone else? Another lawyer from Japan, I mean.
Is there something I don't know?
Um...
Only a single lawyer was invited to Great Britain from your country. And that was Mr. Osogi. At least that is what I've been led to understand.
See, I was a stowaway. Well, the thing is, this really isn't going well at all. I just can't seem to find the right words to say this, man.
Mr. Naruhodo!
I could ruin things here if I'm not too careful. What am I gonna say? If there is someone else here from Japan who could be described as a lawyer, it's... No, do me. Do it right.
What's the right one?
It's me.
That's what I had highlighted, and you said do it right.
Well, no, cause... I wasn't talking to you.
Thanks, Smitho.
I was talking to an
Good luck
imaginary-
beating my times. Hey, Beatbot's back. Yeah.
It's me! I can do it!
I hope you beat it, because it'll give me incentive to play it again.
Oh my god, you don't need more incentive for that.
Hush.
Is that so?
I mean, oh my god. I don't actually have any qualifications as such, but, you know, I'm...
No qualifications, you say? And yet you still claim to be a lawyer.
I've acted as a lawyer in court before. Only once, as it happens. I had Kazuma help me, and I was the accused. Let's go with those details.
Have you done... I can't finish that sentence. You'll yell at me.
What? Tell me now.
I was gonna say, have you ever done stage talking or...
Shut up!
What did I just say? What did I literally just say?
Shut up! You literally every other time when we're not on stream, you tell me to be quiet. Okay?
You have 2 volumes. Ah!
Yeah, I know that! I was the one who told you that!
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Gosh! I've been spending every spare moment on the journey here to Great Britain studying. I've learned all about British law and court proceedings while I was on board the SS Victoria.
Like your talking volume was fine before. It's just you when you're trying to be like.
Yeah.
The voyage from Japan is some 50 days, I believe. Not what you might call a full education.
Don't worry, dude. In 100 years, some lawyer related to him is gonna lose all of his freaking memory and still win a case.
To become qualified lawyer here in Britain, not only do you need a university degree in law, you must also complete several years of training.
I realize it's far too short a period of time, but I can't just go back to Japan. Kazuma, Mr. Asogi's journey had only just begun. Coming here on this study tour was all he thought about. I have to carry on and do everything he planned to do. I know it must sound like I have an overly inflated opinion of myself, but I would do anything to prove that I have what it takes. Any test you care to set me. Just one chance, that's all I'm asking for. Please.
31 seconds.
Sorry?
Your opening statement there, Mr. Nodo-Odo. It was 31 seconds long. Not too brief, not too protracted. A perfectly judged appeal, I would say.
Oh my god.
Which is a skill that would stand you in good stead as a lawyer.
It literally is in his genes. Oh my god. Fucking, ugh.
Stop thinking about getting in his jeans.
Shut up! What are you doing with the stupid watch?
Waiting for you to read your line.
Oh, thanks!
Welcome.
So, you're willing to put those words to trial on? Well, I'm all for the entertainment.
Oh, that's cute. Why did you change that?
Well, because I don't know. Some of them like there's like shadows behind the numbers, and it keeps messing up, and I don't know why. So I'm just trying different ones.
But let me ask you one thing first, sir.
Yes?
You say you intend to do everything Mr. Osogi planned to do. Are you firmly set on that path?
Well, yes, that's my intention.
I know it would never happen, but I wish he was like Courtney's ancestor.
This guy? No.
I see.
Am I imagining things, or did his expression just alter a fraction there all of a sudden?
Very well. You have your wish. I'll give you a chance. A test to become a specially certified lawyer. Whether you pass or fail is entirely down to you.
Really?
No, I was fucking with you, mate.
Oh gosh. So what form will the test take exactly?
Tell me, Mr. Naruhodo, what do you consider the role of a lawyer to be?
Well, defending people, of course.
Well said. So, let's have you defend someone.
Huh?
Your timing is perfect, in fact. There's an apt trial about to begin later today. No advocate has been appointed for the defense as yet, so this will be welcome news.
Today?
Straight away?
Well, yeah, we've been studying for like 50 days.
If you manage to secure a verdict of not guilty, you'll have passed my test. What could be simpler?
Counting to 3. How did I get myself into these situations?
Well, can I ask, what sort of trial is it, Lord Strongheart?
Yes, good question. I remember. It's a murder trial.
Told you, it's always
A
murder.
murder?
An extremely simple case, I understand. You really can't lose.
That's easy to say.
But I should mention, just in case, if the defendant is found guilty, he will of course be sentenced to capital punishment.
Capital punishment. He'll be put to death?
Here in Great Britain, murderers are sent to the gallows without exception.
I mean, that's not true. Well,
Presumably you read that much in your short C-based introduction to British law.
I'm assuming it's not true.
We can't possibly agree to such a task.
Again,
We will be toying with a man's life.
I am the Lord Chief Justice, and I've decided it's acceptable.
but you can't do that, can you?
Why do you do
There's no need to overcomplicate this. All you have to do is ensure you don't lose.
So the defendant may live or die depending on how well I perform in court. If I lose, I'll be hanged.
Mr. Naruto, you've come to me claiming to be a lawyer.
Uh,
If you want me to take you seriously, you need to prove you're willing to do a lawyer's job. And you say you intend to see through the will of your compatriot, Mr. Asogi. I would like to understand just how far you're willing to go in order to make that happen.
it's testing my resolve.
What's the matter? You've fallen silent. I'm sorry. The time is pressing. The trial begins shortly.
Yay.
I need an answer from you now. What's it to be?
Of course we're gonna do it. What do I say? Do I agree to this absurd test? Yes. No. Do it. Alright then. If I have to give you a decision now, my answer is... I can't do it. Can't get the words out.
15 seconds. Your decision making needs work if you want to be a lawyer. That was too slow. So, it's as I suspected it, is it?
Sorry?
You have noble intentions, but lack the resolve to see them through. The test is cancelled. Thank you for stopping by. Go and acquire your ticket for passage back to the east tomorrow. This conversation is over.
Objection! Yes, Lord Strongheart.
She's gonna jump in, I bet.
I know. Thank you for offering me a chance.
Mr. Naruhodo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Sato. What could I do?
It's alright. I understand.
You do?
It's not an easy decision to choose whether to defend a man in these circumstances. But resolve has absolutely nothing to do with it.
What are you trying to say, madam?
I think what Mr. Sato means is that no matter how badly I'd like to be recognized as a lawyer and stay here in Great Britain, to risk another man's life by treating his one and only chance at a trial so trivially would be utterly unforgivable. And I feel exactly the same way. I'm sure the defendant won't see this trial as a test, as some kind of experiment. A lawyer may fight for his clients in court day after day, but for each one of those clients, the particular day they stand in the dock may be the only chance they have to fight to prove their innocence. No, I was wrong. I'm not qualified to do that job. Yet. I'm sorry for wasting your precious time, Lord Chief Justice.
Great, Mr. Nor-Odo.
Yeah, what he just said was spot on. Good job, dude. Oh, was there something else?
It's approximately 20 minutes by carriage to the Old Bailey from here. If you leave immediately, you should still be there in time.
But I just said that.
I was quite serious in what I told you. The defendant in this case has literally no one to advocate for him.
What?
At this point, he can't hope to find someone to represent him. The trial will begin without a defense.
So you are a better
And
chance.
if that happens, there's only one possible outcome. He will receive the most severe sentence the judge can pass down.
But that's awful.
But that is the truth.
Why does it have to be like this?
Please don't expect an answer to every question. The cold, hard truth of the matter is that there is only one person now with a chance to save this man from a very miserable end. And that is you.
Really his only hope?
So, what do you say now, madam?
Me? What do you mean, Lord Strongheart?
You said it wasn't an easy decision to choose whether to defend a man in these circumstances, and I agree. But in my estimation, it is purely and simply a matter of resolve.
Oh,
Our time is up here. I have a meeting to attend. I must leave in 2 minutes and 16 seconds.
That's so creepy.
So, venture into our great city and enjoy yourselves.
God. So he lives in a clock tower, or works in a clock tower, I swear. It's...
he's gone.
The Old Bailey. Forgot how fucking old everything.
If we're gonna do this, Mr. Naruto, we must leave at once.
Okay. No, we already know what to do. Let's just move. Old Bailey. Survive.
18th February, 9:45 a.m. The Old Bailey, Defendant's Antechamber. Oh, thank goodness we're in time. There's still 15 minutes until the trial begins.
I never knew a horse-drawn carriage could go so fast. Thought my teeth were gonna rattle loose. Oh yeah, this is before cars.
Did you hear what I said to the driver when we climbed aboard? Get us to our destination in 5 minutes, driver, and there's a guinea in it for you.
Guinea? I think it's guinea.
It's one of my favorite lines from Herlock Sholmes' stories, and it worked quite perfectly.
Did you give him one?
That's what I was gonna ask.
I'm not sure why you're so pleased. I thought you were going to die and we had to pay a gold for the privilege.
Well, at least we arrived here before the trial started.
Yeah, I suppose there's that.
Anyway, I don't understand it. The court clerk said the defendant should be here, but there's no sign of him at all.
So this is the Old Bailey. Even this room for defendants to wait in is grand.
Are you alright, Mr. Naharu?
I'm feeling tense, that's all. This place gives me the same sense of foreboding that I remember from the Supreme Court in Japan. An oppressive air, almost as if the building itself is gonna crush whoever is about to be sentenced. It feels like only yesterday that I was the one about to be crushed.
Have you been looking up spoilers for this game?
No?
Good job.
Why?
I'm wondering who the prosecutor's gonna be.
Oh, well that I know, but not because I looked up spoilers. It's because I knew that a long time ago. Way before this game even got translated.
Yes, whoever the man you're to defend is, I imagine he's feeling very alone at this moment.
I mean, I don't actually know anything about him. I just know that his ridiculous objection is, and what he looks like, stuff. Oh no. I can't do accents. I hate this.
Oh, shut
I'm gonna
up.
do the prosecutor. You be this guy.
Talk pretty morning to you, Martin, sir.
Oh,
Oh,
weird.
What are you doing, following me here? Things are fair desperate, are they?
sorry.
Would you look at those expressionless faces? Excuse me. From the east, are yous?
We're from Japan, yeah?
Oh, Japan is it? Right, say no more.
I can't. It'd be so bad.
So, how much do yous need?
No. We're just here because.
No need to explain, fella. I've been there myself, so I have. No place to go, nothing to eat, barely a penny to your name, in all well in a strange, faraway land.
Hey, Wonka.
Yeah, well, actually, we haven't found a place to stay yet, no.
Tis grand, tis grand. Let me start by giving you 1,000 guineas. Say nothing now.
Ah!
1,000 guineas?
Please, Miss Sato, you don't have to shout.
But 1,000 guineas is enough to build an entire mansion in the most prestigious area of Tokyo.
What?
Tis nothing to me at all. I like to ensure I have sufficient funds to weather a rainy day, you see. I've enough wealth to buy the city of London 2 or 3 times over.
Can that much rain even fall in one day? Well, even so, we couldn't possibly accept such a large sum of money. Just, that hit me in the eye!
Don't get me wrong, fella. I'm not giving it to you no strings attached. I'll be wanting you to do something for me.
He sounds like he's gonna have us, like, assassinate somebody. Oh?
Or give him a little.
What? Ew, no, stop!
To be honest, it's a little embarrassing. The trial that's about to begin, you see, is good for me. Is for me good self here. I'll be in the dock. So now, what I want you to do is come along with me and stand there beside me. Officially, you be my lawyer. But that's just a little detail now.
Oh, well, the thing is...
Don't worry about a thing. All you have to do is stand up there next to me, nothing more. Otherwise, you see, the trial's gonna stop without me having any kind of representation at all.
So it was true. Lord Chief Justice wasn't just making it all up.
I'm terribly sorry to have to ask, but does that mean you're the defendant in this trial?
Blustering blazes. Do yous not know who I am? Me, one of London's biggest names.
We're from Japan. How would we know? No, sorry. We've only just arrived in the city, you see.
Oh, I see. I suppose it isn't altogether impossible.
He does look like the Mad Hatter, though.
Well, just next to Hyde Park there in the centre of London is another beautiful park.
Sorry, a park? What?
'Tis called McGilded Park, full of blossoming flowers in the spring and singing birds and whatnot. I donated it to the city, so I did.
An entire park in central London?
Probably like a square.
A city of smiles. That's my vision for London. There's nothing Magnus McGilded wouldn't do for the city and its queer of people.
That's amazing. I mean, really extraordinary.
Oh, but now they've got to say I'm a good-for-nothing criminal. Me, Magnus McGilded. What is the matter with London police, I ask ya?
Alright, don't pass out.
Mr. Naruhodo, perhaps now would be a good time to introduce ourselves while the gentleman catches his breath.
Good idea. Mr. McGilded, the thing is, we're actually here in London to study British law. We're law students on a study tour from Japan, you see. So, if you don't have a lawyer for the trial yet, and you'd be happy to put yourself in our hands, we'll do our best. That's great.
Oh, no.
Do you know if you're getting the wall boost, if you're bouncing off the wall? And yes, you gotta record it. You don't know.
God.
What was I after saying, you daft idiot?
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Maybe idiot?
No, not that part. But after, I know what an idiot is. I watch
Sorry.
television.
Wow. Somebody's in a mood.
Shut up!
Calm down, calm down.
I'll punch you. No, the
Oh,
other
I've given
after
you
saying,
1,000 guineas to stand up there next to me, haven't I?
Well, no. You didn't give it to us.
well, yeah, but I wasn't really offering to just stand up there next to you.
Yeah, I think I see what's going on here.
Sorry.
I know what you're thinking. This Chancellor of a fella claims to have more money than the Queen. But if that's true, why the blazes can't he hire the finest lawyer in all of England? Because he did it. That's the only explanation. Well,
Well...
What do you want?
I don't know. I don't care. I mean, I know he's crazy. Not at all. Although it is a little strange, to be honest. Why you don't have a lawyer, I mean.
that would be the fault of the Reaper.
Sorry? Did you just say Reaper?
Aye, the Grim Reaper of the Bailey. Lord Barack Van Zeeks. He's the prosecutor.
The prosecutor is the Grim
Is
Reaper.
the Green Reaper? Why are you reading my line?
I wasn't!
That was my line.
What are you talking about? Oh. The prosecutor is the Grim Reaper, though.
When Van Zeeks stands for
Oh
the
my God,
prosecution, they
what?
call the accused his sacrificial lambs.
Uh.
And to this day, in every single trial in which he's been the prosecutor, the accused has been damned.
What?
So it's reached a desperate situation where there's no one willing to stand in defense against the fella at all. You could say he's a living legend of the Old Bailey.
Goodness, Lord Barack Van Zeeks? He must be an exceptionally talented prosecutor then.
Scary as shit.
Talented isn't the word you're looking for, madam. It's cursed.
Cursed? What on earth?
The wonder is summoned at his council. Please make your way into the courtroom. The trial is about to begin.
His counsel, that would be me. What the fuck was that?
What?
Oh, 'tis time. Well then, fella, don't let me down.
But I don't know anything about the case. You haven't told me what happened.
Until you show your face here. I'd made up me mind, so I had.
Sorry?
I decided I have to defend myself in there.
So how would that have worked?
But then you made an appearance. I a student of law, wouldn't you know? 'Tis no accident, I can assure you that. 'Tis fate. So don't get cold feet now, please.
Fucking duper. On Zeeks. I literally know nothing about the case or about this man who stands accused. In fact, the only thing I do know is that I can't just turn my back on him. Also, you know that there was murder involved.
Mr. Naruhodo,
The man has no one. He'll have to stand alone in that courtroom, armed with nothing to defend himself. Yeah, something that Kazuma would never have allowed to happen. Counsel for the defense, what are you doing? Oh wait, that's me. That's not me. Go ahead. What?
you ruined it.
What?
What are you doing?
What did I ruin?
If you were able to start the trial, you would use the right to stand.
I'll be right there. What's happening then? My first trial in a British court. I hope you're watching over me. I have no idea how I'm going to manage this. And we're stopping here, aren't we?
Why?
Well, because it's a stop point and you don't like playing for a long time.
We haven't even played an hour yet.
Okay, good.
But I guess if
No,
we
I want to
stop,
play.
18th of February, 10 a.m. The Old Bailey Courtroom.
I have no idea what I'm going to do for prosecutors. Whoa!
Nani?
So this is the highest court in Great Britain? The Old Bailey. Centuries of history in this place. Palpable, isn't it? It's so different to the Supreme Court in Japan.
It feels both imposing and serene at the same time. The atmosphere almost makes words redundant. Whatever the country, determining a person's guilt or innocence is always a solemn affair. May I say something, Mr. Naruhodo?
Oh, yes, what?
Your eyes look ready to pop out of your head again.
I know, but I just can't help it.
I don't like that he's taller than her.
I know, I hate that so much.
Blah. I'll do his voice.
Oh my god, but then who's, but you can't do all of the voices.
His facial expressions are interesting, yeah.
In the name of Her Majesty
No.
the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session.
No!
Does that not
No!
Merry Christmas.
Is that better?
Yes.
Hey, why is that wrong with the first voice I chose?
Cause it's stupid!
In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session. We are here today to determine the guilt or innocence of Mr. Magnus Smith Gilded. I now call upon the counsels for the prosecution and defense to declare their willingness to proceed.
Oh god, I have no idea what to do.
The prosecution is fully prepared. We are prepared.
Oh
Blah.
my god, don't.
Just go blah.
I don't want to go blah.
That's like how I do Sholmes. I go, hello, love.
I
With
don't
him, you
wanna-
just go,
no,
blah.
but I don't want him to be Count Chocula.
Come on, it's so fun.
But it's
The
ridiculous.
prosecution is fully prepared.
Oh my god, I can't.
I'll do it then.
Well, yeah, but then you're doing all of the voices except
You can take
for
over the judge.
I can't.
Plus, if we have to do all that whole council,
Oh yeah.
all whoever those people are,
I can't judge.
stop saying you can't do
I
stuff
can't
and
do
just do
things.
it.
I don't know how to do things. I'm not a voice acting person.
And I am.
Better than me.
Oh my god.
Well, you are.
The prosecution is fully prepared.
I'm trying to think of who I would be if his
Like the Count on Sesame Street.
Well, no, I
One,
know. I don't want him to
two,
be the Count on Sesame Street.
4.
I'm trying to think of somebody suitable. don't know. What about creepy Dracula guy from Castlevania? Dracula.
I don't know what he sounds like.
You haven't played the games?
Man, what is a man but a miserable pile of secrets? But enough talk. How about you? I don't remember anything special about it. You're boring.
That must be the Reaper of the Bailey. He really does look fully prepared to dispatch his next poor victim to the underworld.
Capture for the defense. You appear to be Eastern. Do you speak English?
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. Yes, the defense was ready. I couldn't be further from ready if I tried.
Those eyes please me. Nipponese. They shroud your fear, your doubt, your trepidation.
Oh my god.
They run wild, clinging to some phantom notion of courage.
Oh my god, stop doing that.
I love
Horrible. It's horrible.
The quintessential look of a sacrificial lamb.
Oh, don't. Cold shiver just running down my spine all the way to the tips of my toes.
So you be the judge.
No!
Why are you
I
so
want to be
boring?
the judge because I'm not
No,
voice acting
Mr.
and I'm
McGilded.
self-conscious.
Yes, my lord.
You stand accused of murder, a capital offense. You could be sent to the gallows if found guilty. Are you quite sure you wish to entrust your defense to this foreigner?
Yes, I've always said, my lord, 'tis a grand thing to saving opportunities to the young. Even if the fella is a student from some little island off in the Far East. It is not the British way to ignore the dangers to yourself and give those less fortunate a fair chance. I like to think that acts of chivalry do the great British Empire proud.
Listen to Mr. McGilded. What a fine gentleman London has in him.
Did you hear that? He donated £5,000 to the government the other day? Mother, please make me go and play in McGilded Park. God damn it.
It seems as though everyone in the public alley is firmly behind Mr. McGilded.
That's certainly welcome news, and he certainly has a way with words. Surprised he couldn't convince anyone to defend him.
Eloquently put, Mr. McGilded, in most laudable sentiments. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'm sure I need hardly remind you that you 6 members of the public have been selected for your impartiality. Are you ready to proceed?
Should I just do them?
Huh?
Should I just do them?
Whoever you tell me.
No, I mean, should I just do the jury and then you can do everybody who's not Ryunosuke? I'm not gonna give them British accents either, though. What?
Just think, tea and crumpets.
Well,
Do you have a flag?
how is that gonna help anything?
Because then you can get into the British voice.
How? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Just like how I say, hello,
It's
love.
one word.
Tea and crumpets is not one word.
3 words. And they're not that notably different from
Just make a silly voice for him.
Why?
You said you wanted to read the jurors.
But not silly.
Then read him normal and boring.
I can't do voices.
We got that. You've said that many times.
Fine. We can stop now then.
I can read it.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yes, my lord.
No, I
if
mean,
the
we
task
should
is to
probably
send
stop.
rotters to the gala where they belong, I'm more than ready.
No, we should stop here where it's a good spot to stop before we introduce the jurors.
Okay.
Or you can just read all of them. Fine. Go ahead. Read all of them.
Thanks for tuning in. See
What
you
are you-
next time.